Hey you guys, I'm back again. I'm still watching this thing, day 50 of the oil spill on CNN is still going on. After 50 days, BP. I mean, they're trying to do things, but I don't think they're trying hard enough. I think they're trying to be skinflint and cheap with everything that they're doing. I think they're being really cheap, extremely cheap. It's a lot of people suffering from this. There's families out there that are suffering from this, and the biggest, this is my thoughts on this. This is the biggest slap in the face of the victims. So far, they've only given away $5 million. I believe this is a multi-billion-dollar company, and that's all they could do. Are you serious? Are they serious? They're very serious. They give away all that to all those people out there that's struggling. Let me make sure this camera's on. Struggling, in need, and everything else. And this is all they give. All they give the BP victims, the fishermen, the guys out there that wake up early in the morning and they're hard working and they provide for their families. This is their livelihood. This is their livelihood, and I don't think BP really cares. I think if they can really go on national television and say "fuck you" people, they would do it. They would do it. I believe it. Excuse my French. I know I don't really curse too much, but I think that's what they would have to say. They would say "fuck you" people and "fuck your boats." I mean, it's only $5 million has been given away. That's nothing. I think I think of someone brought a good point to me yesterday. They said if the government was to fine BP $1 million a day to get that oil spill under control, this is ridiculous. Under control, they would cap that thing so quickly they wouldn't know what happened, man. So he even made a suggestion to me. He said they can really even just send a sub down there and get someone in like a high pressure suit. I don't know if it's really possible because he said he was in the Marines before, something like that. He said he was a veteran, and he said that's all it takes. But BP's not going to pay the government to do that. They're too cheap. They're too cheap. It's a multi-billion-dollar company, and there's so much money and so much influence in oil. It's just ridiculous with this country, man. I think we need to stop, but it's never gonna stop. This is long as there's greedy people and people with their own selfish desires. And make sure I'm still rolling. People with their own selfish desires. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna stop. People are still gonna keep stealing. They're still gonna keep cutting corners like BP. They cut corners. They cut corners. They even said on the news they cut corners. This whole situation could have been avoided. I mean, this is just inexcusable, man. I mean, the prices. If the water gets up here and it starts moving around because it moved already near Florida, so it starts moving up north, it's gonna get pretty bad. Water and everything's gonna start going up because I mean everything's just ruined. I think we should just shut down all the oil rigs and just stop using oil all in one, man. That's just what I think we need to stop doing, but that's never gonna happen. I mean, the greedy people aren't gonna shut down the oil business and be like, okay, we've seen the error of our ways. We're gonna shut down oil now once and for all. We're gonna get rid of, stop depending on oil for all our cars and everything, and start using solar power and clean energy. That's funny. That is so funny. It's not gonna work like that. This is as long as there's human greed for money and filthy lucre and everything else like that. It's never gonna end. BP, just not just BP, BP and all the other oil companies need to look at this as an example, man. I mean, you have to be responsible with this stuff. If you're gonna have an oil business, have an oil business, destroy the whole planet and the ozone layer, but make sure that it doesn't leak into the water system. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. But BP, all of the oil companies, they suck. And if they tell you otherwise, they don't suck. They're lying to you. They need to just stop dependence. America is something to stop dependence on oil. Just stop it. But we're never gonna stop. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I think it's really crazy what BP is doing. I think they're being real cheap and skinflint with these people, the hard workers, and the fishermen that work their hard jobs and do what they do is very difficult, and they only slap them with like a few, what, $10,000, $5,000. That's probably like a month's rent. That's nothing. You can't do anything with that. They need to give these people at least I would say about it, write them all at least 30, maybe to $40,000 checks. All right, they'll be talking. They'll be talking business, buddy. We'll be talking some business then. But they're too cheap to do that. But BP, I hope the president of the company, I know it was a big mistake. But I hope he gets locked up. This is just ridiculous. I hope they're saying that he's gonna face criminal charges and all this. So we don't know what's going on yet, but I'll try to keep everyone updated on what's going on with this company. But this is 50 days. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. All right, that's it. Bye.